Hey guys, welcome. It's Tori and today you're watching Tori Talking Books. So I'm super excited about this video. I'm going to be talking about the dream cast for A Court of Thorns and Roses. You can see all 4 books behind me. I'm going to be talking about the people I visualize whenever I personally read the stories and just kind of give you guys some reasoning behind it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right into it. So for those of you who don't know what A Court of Thorns and Roses is about, let's get into that before we get into the characters and the cast that I have set out for them. So basically, A Court of Thorns and Roses is about a huntress named Farrah. She is 19 and she goes out and kills a wolf. A beast-like creature comes back and he's seeking retribution for her murder. She's drugged into the Fey world and learns that her captor's name is Tamlyn. Throughout the book, they grow and they become closer and feelings start popping up. You learn dark secrets about the Fey world and you watch Farrah as she gets enveloped in this new world and this new area that she's never been to before and has only really learned about it in legends. So you get to experience all of this from her viewpoint and you just get a great insight into not only her character and Tamlyn's character, but also side characters and side character growth, which is always super fun for me to make those other connections. So if you like fantasy and romance, I definitely recommend this book. So to start off, let's start with the main character, Farrah. This is a picture of fan art based off of the description given in the book, and the actress that I chose to play her is Lily Collins. If you guys have seen Lily Collins and the movies that she plays in, the top 3 that I'm going to be discussing is Love, Rosie, Mirror, Mirror, and Shadowhunters. That is a series, but it is also based off of a book, so she has some experience in that realm of filmmaking. But I chose her not only because of the physical appearance and resemblance, which if you guys, I'll pop up 2 pictures here, it's super close to each other, but not just because of that, but because of her past roles. In Mirror Mirror, she shows a more regal, royal side of herself, which is definitely needed for the last 3 books of this series for Farrah. She kind of becomes this more royal person and a high status, and so I think Lily Collins would really be able to show that, not only village girl, but also the royal side that she's able to portray, so that would be super interesting. The second being Love, Rosie. In Love, Rosie, she shows her ability to kind of have a romantic connection with another actor and kind of grow together and just act bouncing off of each other and show that connection on film, which I think is super necessary. If you've read this series, you know that the romance just never stops. It builds and builds and builds and builds, and it's still building by the end of this 4th book, and you just want more and more of it, and I think that she could really pull that off and show just how much that character can grow. And then lastly, in Shadowhunters, she shows a more feisty side of a character and her ability to kind of overcome challenges, and Farrah and the actress that plays Farrah will really need to have that. Farrah goes through a lot, and there's some things where the actress will not be able to have physical limitations on some things because she's going to need to push herself and do stunts, and I think that Lily Collins could pull that off, and I think that she could do it with grace in the way that Farrah in the book does it. So I'd be excited to see that. Let me know what you guys think. So up next we have Tamlyn. This is a picture of him and the fan art based off of the book, and then the actor that I chose to play him is Alex Pettifer. I could be saying that wrong, but the physical resemblance is super close to each other. Alex would have to grow out his hair a bit more, or a wig could be used, but that's an easy fix, so I don't think that should restrict him from being an option. I also chose him because he played the love interest in Endless Love, which shows his ability to also, like I said with Lily Collins, play with another actress or actor and kind of show that growth as a couple and show that relationship. And second of all, he played in I Am 4 and Beastly, which in those he played a more fantasy-based character, and that's definitely necessary for Tamlyn and him being a fae. So I think that they would just play off super well together, and I think he would be able to pull it off. He has similar physical things. He's played good roles in the past. So yeah. So the next character on this list is Rhysand. He gets introduced in the first book, I believe, but it's not until later books that he kind of grows into a character that you hear about a lot. So this is a picture of him in fan art, and the actor that I chose to play him is Ian Somerhalder. Their physical appearance is pretty close to each other, the only difference being the violet eyes. There would have to be the use of contacts or something like that. But this is actually my favorite cast member, I guess, because I think that he could play him so well. It's not only the appearance, but also his past roles. If you've seen The Vampire Diaries, you know that he played Damon Salvatore, who was kind of viewed as the bad boy with the soft heart, which is something you definitely get from A Court of Thorns and Roses as the series continues. So I think that connection between the two would be so interesting to watch, and watch Ian Somerhalder kind of take over the reins and show the growth of Rhysand. I think he could do it super well. So I hope you guys agree with this one. Like I said, it's my favorite pairing, so let me know what you think. Nesta, her fan art looks like this. I chose Amanda Seyfried to play her. She has experience playing Nesta's kind of personality in other films, as I think she was shown in Chloe, Mean Girls, and Red Riding Hood. So she kind of shows that side of her personality and that more harsh and standoffish side, which is definitely something that Nesta has. So, plus their similarities pretty close. The next character is Elaine, and this is her fan art photo. I chose Lily James to play Elaine. She looks a lot like her, first of all. Second of all, Lily played in Cinderella, Mamma Mia, and one more, Baby Driver, which shows kind of, Baby Driver showed her romantic side, and then Cinderella and Mamma Mia showed her more soft and nice and elegant side, which definitely describes Elaine as a whole. So those two characters would definitely just pair up so good together, and I think that Lily would really be able to show off Elaine's character and her growth as a character in the book. Speaking of which, Nesta, Elaine, and Farrah are actually sisters, so if we were to compare all of the actresses chosen, they all look pretty similar to each other. They could pull off sisters, especially Lily Collins and Lily James. They're super similar, plus they have the same names, like how cool is that? Alright you guys, so for the next couple characters, I'm just going to do a slideshow of the character and the actor or actresses that I think should play them. I don't want this video to be so terribly long that you can't get through it, so let's just get into that. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, because I certainly enjoyed making it. If you had any other ideas for who should play who, I'd love to hear them. in the comments. I upload every Monday and Wednesday, so I will see you guys next time.